Hey, what's up everybody? Brent from Brenspeed. Thanks for watching Brenspeed TV. Today, shop tour. You know I love doing these. It's an opportunity for those of you who don't know about Brenspeed to kind of take a little tour through the shop to see what we're installing today. And some of these projects, you know, take more than one day. Some are like going to be in and out. We're just going to take a little lap, see what the guys are working on. They're on break right now, so that's a perfect time to come out. But hey, if you haven't, please subscribe and notify us up to date. I have Doug with me. He's going to follow me. We're just going to go hit. We have Coyote swaps, we have GT500s, all kinds of S550s going on, and we're going to look at the blowers and see what are we building today. So Doug, here we have 09 GT500. Dude, this is like a speedster car. Look at this. I've never actually had one in like this with the back like that. I think speedster in my brain when I see that, but this is a super clean car. So we installed some Lopi camshafts, and we're doing the big Whipple on this. A set of long tube headers. Let me look to see. I think, yeah, stainless works. Long tube headers and a bunch of BMR suspension on this right here. But when you install, you know, a lot of you don't know, a lot of you do, but I was going to try to do this video yesterday and the timing just didn't work out because we had the car up in the air and we dropped the engine out the bottom. So it's like on a cart, and that's where we install the camshafts, the supercharger and everything. And then we go back under the car. And we literally bring the car back down on it and put everything back up in. It's just pretty much the best way to install this stuff. Installing cams on a car like this without doing that, as far as the GT500, super difficult. But that's a killer setup. This thing's gonna lay down a bunch of power. We have the big supercharger, huge. Look at this throttle body. That thing's giant. Giant Whipple throttle body on there. That's gonna be awesome. We did do a different crank pulley on this, but it's not overdrive. Because this blower by itself is probably going to be 17, 18 pounds of boost, but we just put an Innovators West crank pulley on it, but it's a stock size. So we have like a heavy duty crank pulley, but we're not going to overdrive the supercharger because out of the box it makes so much power. But awesome GT500 right there getting built. We're going to work around. Follow me, Doug. Excuse the mess. We're out here working. So we have S550 right here. So this car right here, you know, we have the Roush TVS 2300. We installed a 72 millimeter pulley, and we're gonna be turning the boost up on this car right here. So this will be a cool setup. It's gonna be E85 car. So not quite finished with it, almost, but that's gonna be a sweet setup right there. If you watch our like dyno videos of different cars, and you watch some of our shop tour videos, you'll see we do a ton of Roush, ton of Whipple. But let's keep going right here. I don't know what this is gonna look like in this video. Doug and I was talking about this earlier. This car is blue. I was out in the shop earlier, I thought it was black. But you get the lighting right, I'd say more outside, it's blue. But we have a 21 GT, doing Whipple supercharger. We're doing big injectors, 4 fuel system, headers, everything to make. I think our goal on this one's going to be like 800 of the tires on this car right here. But I want to show you, we're in the middle. We already did the oil pump gears on it, and it's coming back together. And a lot of you may not know what the engine looks like without anything on top, but Doug, follow me. So this is what it looks like. This is what it looks like in the process, with the manifold off the car, getting ready to do the supercharger, already did the oil pump gears, everything is going back together. You know what's funny about this is, like, this is what we call the valley right here. And this car is new, so of course the valley looks great, but you would not believe the number of cars that come in where we rip everything off to do supercharger, and you pull that off, and it's gonna be like a surprise. Mice nest, bird's nest, like crazy stuff. We pulled manifolds off before, and it's like animals are living in that. So, and you know, we're talking about guys that like our car show guys. Engine compartment, super clean. Everything looks great. They store the car all winter. They have no idea this is going on. You know, you pop the hood, it looks amazing. But you pull the manifold off, and it's like, it would blow their minds what we find down in there. So I just want to show you that. That's the valley, and you have no idea what's in there. We find all kinds of random stuff, you know, like walnuts, I mean, just weirdness. But next, come over here. So a lot of the cars I always show you in these shop tours, they come in maybe stock, or we build them over the years. But we also have cars They're already built, and that's cool, and they come in for their work. So follow me over here, Doug. So here's an S550. You don't see a lot of these on my dyno videos as far as pro chargers go, but Doug, let's take a look. We have a pro charger on this right here. We did not build this car. This car was already built. We got a call from this client. He said, hey, I've got some engine noise. I want to upgrade my car, but I'm not quite sure what is going on with it because I think I have some engine noise. So what's going on right now is we're just trying to figure out, is the engine okay, or does it have some issues, or where's this noise is coming from? And then once we resolve that, we're going to do a return style fuel system. We're going to do bigger injectors, turn the boost up, crank this baby out some big power. But first, we got to solve whatever problem he has going on, and that's why this car is in here today. We call it Diagnosis. So, you know, if you have a car you've already built and you're looking for like diagnosis, and then you're going to get some other work, we can do that. But let's keep going. I got a Coyote swap I want to show you. But first, we're going to make a stop over here. So, awesome 5.0 right here. This has the old Vortec package with the Boss manifold. This is a package we sell for this. And this has been on this car for a long time. And what it's in here for now, I believe we're doing like bigger injectors, return style fuel system. And then that basically opens a car like this up for a little bit more power down the road. Maybe some different fuels, like you want 85. So we typically, if you're an 85 guy on a Coyote, we like to go to return style fuel system. So that's what's going on with this car right here. But what I want to show you is this Coyote swap. So we're going to walk across the shop over here. This car's been here for a while. You've probably seen it in some background videos. And I will do a video all about this car when it's finished. We only have like 2 things left on this. Matter of fact, the client was in today. We went out, took him on a spin, ripped through the gears, showed him how much power it had. He loved it. But, you know, that's something you can do. You know, when we build a long-term project like Coyote Swap, you can come in after it's been here for a while. And we, you know, we send you photos, we send you videos, like here's what's going on with your car. But a lot of times when you have a big investment in something, it's really cool just to like come in, stand under the car and just like stare at it. I get that. And that's what you did today. But Doug, follow me. So, 3-valve Mustang. But we did a Gen 2 Coyote swap. Let's go over here. A lot of our Coyote swaps get built over in this area right here because that's quite a bit of room. So we have the 3-valve, all right? And we have, Doug, is this like tan, or what do you call this interior? What we call it?
Parchment?
Parchment, maybe, parchment interior. In another video I showed you, we did a parchment roll bar to match this interior. So what's left on the interior? We have a rear seat delete for this, but he wants it to match. So we're working on getting the rear seat delete to match the interior. And I've got, these are my wheels. Back up, Doug. Doug's getting ahead of himself. So these are off my 19 because we tried doing some, he wants to polish race stars, which are great wheels. And we just like 18s, but we're having some trouble clearance with them, with the coilovers. So mine are on it right now. So when we go out and rip this car, we can get some traction. So we're going to solve that. He wants to keep the polish. He's not like the black. I'm more of like a black wheel guy. He likes the polish. But now, Doug, come up. We're going to look at the Gen 2 Coyote swap. You know, you can do Coyote swaps all different generations. This is a Gen 2. We have the Magnum transmission, Gen 2 Coyote, Roush supercharger. We're looking, you know, basically between, I think the goal on this car is we want over 700, all right? We already tuned this car in 93. In 93, we're almost there. We're running 85 now. So check it out. 79 millimeter. We're only running a 79 millimeter pulley on this. TVS 2300 supercharger, big throttle body, JLT air induction system. Of course, we have headers, Gen 2 Coyote, Magnum transmission, built rear end. A lot going on underneath here. But, you know, honestly, with 3-valve engines being so hard. Okay, we can't, you know, you've heard of our B326 if you're a 3-valve guy. We can't get those blocks. They've been on back order for a year. Now they're on back order till 2023. And so if someone doesn't want to wait that long to be able to turn up the power, it's pretty easy. I mean, when I say easy, it's easy to acquire Coyote stuff. So that's why I have the Gen 2 in here with the Magnum tranny, supercharged. This car is going to be sick. He loves this car. So that's the Coyote swap right here. I will go into a lot more details about this Coyote swap. And I have a lot of other Coyote swap videos. So if you're looking at this, you're like, man, I'm interested. Please just go through our channel because I have other videos about us doing this. And I will do another one on this right here. And we put them in like F100s or old Mustangs or like whatever you have. I mean, we'll find a way to make it fit. So, hey, I'm Brent from Brenspeed. If you have any questions, leave that comment. I'm always happy to answer. I hope you enjoyed the shop tour. Just kind of like what's going on in here today because it does change every day. But that's pretty much it. So I really appreciate you watching. Please subscribe, notify, stay up to date. And of course, you can always email quote@brenspeed.com and say, I want my vehicle built. What's it cost? Thanks for watching.